Hello and welcome to Glenn ZB TV for Friday, the show that puts Glenn ZB into your virtual headset. Yes, I'm bringing New Zealand to the world, and the world to New Zealand. I'll tell you what I want from schools, because there's this Australian study out of Monash University say they surveyed a whole lot of parents, and apparently parents do want schools to teach their kids more life skills. Hygiene, sex ed, budgeting, that sort of stuff. But a bit more parenty. And so my reaction to that is that does not go far enough. I want them to take my children away, preferably at about age 0, and then that's it, actually. I don't even really... Do they have to come back? I mean, I don't mind. Once they've got a job and they're earning some money, perhaps they could come past around birthdays and Christmas and buy me expensive presents. Everybody's happy. It's probably the extreme end of the spectrum, but I think it's a solid plan. But to be honest, Australia, I don't really care what you have to say. We do this all the time. We keep taking too much notice of surveys and studies and experiments and news out of Australia, when we all know that they're a backward society that is still umming and ahhing about whether gay people are allowed to get married, for example. I saw a headline on Sky News Australia yesterday morning that described their national netballers who'd just beaten New Zealand in an international professional netball competition as the Girls in Gold. Girls in Gold. Take title or something was the headline. I don't really think we want to be taking their leadership on anything, their guidance on anything, to be honest, until they, join us here in the 21st century. Speaking of people who seem to be living in a sort of a forgotten age, every day more and more allegations, more and more dodginess coming out about Harvey Weinstein. And a lot of it seems to revolve around him trying to get women to watch him shower, bathe. This is a weird kind of a fixation, isn't it? Wanting women to watch him clean himself. I just feel like, did his mum say to him as a kid just keep telling him what a grubby little boy is, dirty little boy? Is there a bit of that going on? Is that where that comes from? I mean, of course, the most distressing thing about it is that it then makes all of us think about him in the nude and wet. And, it's very unpleasant. I mean, I get that it's very unpleasant, obviously, for the women involved, but now all of us are sharing in the unpleasantness. And rather than making it less unpleasant for anybody, it's not like a problem shared is a problem halved. In this particular case, disgusting, pervy behaviour shared it makes it more disgusting and more pervy somehow. Anyway... I guess we'll just keep watching that one, so to speak. Finally, I'm a bit worried about these 4,000 cattle that are going to be basically euthanized in Canterbury because of the I can't remember the name of the disease. There's some horrible disease that they've all got, or might have, and it's very hard to detect, and so they're just going to kill them all. But my concern is, will this make my cheese more expensive, basically? That's how it directly affects me. And, there are a few simple pleasures I allow myself in life. Drinking bourbon, watching online television, melting cheese on things. That's basically, if I can do those 3 things, I'm a happy man. And if I can't afford to melt cheese on things, I'm an unhappy man. That's all I'm saying. So obviously I don't want diseased cheese. I'm not sure if that's a possibility. But Yeah. Let's just make sure we replace the 4,000 cows. Keep the cheese production up. That's all I ask. I hope they thought this through. I am glennzb. Thank you so much for having me in your virtual headset. I'll see you back here again on Monday. I hope you get to melt some cheese on things this weekend.